A group of mothers was blocked from attending a campaign event for Kelly Craft tonight in Versailles. Craft, who was in the running for the Republican primary for governor, was there as part of her kitchen table listening tour. The group of mostly grieving mothers wanted to confront Craft about her empty chair ad. LEX 18's Ricky Sayer was there and talked to both Craft and the protesters. That's the LEX 18 big story at 11.
Ticket 2 for Jamie.
The group of mostly grieving mothers had reserved their tickets to Craft's Versailles event, but never made it inside.
Maybe she's answering my questions and you're not letting me in there. She says she has a plan. What is her plan?
Bringing their own purple chair to represent those lost to addiction.
I've lost a child to addiction. I have an empty chair that will never be filled again.
Hildy Singer is still mourning her 24-year-old son, Jaden. The group wanted to confront Craft about the ad that led so many to incorrectly assume she'd lost a family member due to an overdose.
As a mother, this is personal to me because I've experienced that empty chair at my table.
Not allowed to go inside, they held their signs up to the windows of the room as Craft was speaking. When we asked her about the protesters...
Oh, I wasn't aware that I had that there was a group. So
you weren't aware that the group was there?
I was busy focused on the people that came here to see me today.
You couldn't see any of the signs, the chair
no,
that was right there?
I was focused on having eye contact with those people that I was talking to at the tables.
Craft's campaign last week put out a statement saying people who implied her family member had died don't understand the pain caused by the drug epidemic.
The people who were here, they implied that an empty chair does mean death. Do they not understand the epidemic?
You know, an empty chair can mean so many things.
Craft said no matter the situation the person is in, the pain is all the same. She says she'll spend every day as governor making sure fentanyl doesn't come across the border into Kentucky.
I have lived it. I know it. I know what that empty chair feels like when that child is on drugs because they're really not with you at the table. I know what it feels like when they're in rehab. I know what it feels like when they don't show up at home.
But for Singer, that empty chair means one thing only.
And when our children are being poisoned on the street and dying alone, that chair represents the loss that we suffer the rest of our lives.
Her anger with Craft, something that isn't going away soon.
Kentuckians have the right to know that she's nothing but a liar.
In Versailles, Ricky Sayer, LEX 18 News.
Well, Ricky also tells us campaign staffers exchanged contact information with the group in the hopes that Craft could talk to them at a later time. A campaign staff member also said the group was not allowed in to prevent a potential disruption. The opioid epidemic, of course, shaping up to be a key point for other Republican candidates for governor. Today, Attorney General Daniel Cameron kicked off his Operation Fight Fentanyl by hosting a roundtable event in northern Kentucky to discuss the effects of the drug.